الله أكبر الله أكبر.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ثم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون أياما معدودات فمن كان منكم مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر وعلى الذين يطيقونه فدية طعام مسكين فمن تطوع خيرا فهو خير له وأن تصوموا خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصمه ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر يريد الله بكم اليسر ولا يريد بكم العسر ولتكملوا العدة ولتكبروا الله على ما هداكم ولعلكم تشكرون وإذا سألك عبادي عني فإني قريب أجيب دعوة الداع إذا دعان فليستجيبوا لي وليؤمنوا بي لعلهم يرشدون. صدق الله العظيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Inshallah, we will begin lesson number 46 of Surah Al-Baqarah. And this ruku' is regarding fasting and the legal injunctions of fasting. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا كُتِبَ عَلَيْكُمُ الصِّيَامُ كَمَا كُتِبَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. Fasting is prescribed to you, or you who believe, just like it was prescribed to those who came before you, so you may attain taqwa. Inshallah, we will introduce the subject and give you some basic points. We'll talk about the significance of fasting. We will also give you the definition of Sawm. What does Sawm really mean? في اللغة, and we'll talk about its rulings. And of course, we will mention the virtues of fasting later on. Let's begin with the basic preliminary points regarding as-siyam. Point number one. Arabs had no idea about fasting prior to this command of يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم. Although Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail, they were asked to fast, just like the ayah suggested, كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم. All the prophets, they were asked to fast. All the umams, the nations, they were asked to fast. But with time, the concept of fasting went away, and fasting became out of sight, out of mind, if you will, a practice that was finished over a period of time after Ibrahim and Ismail, and by the time Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to the scene, they had no idea what fasting was to at least the people. However, they knew what fasting was simply because they used to keep their horses in Sawm. They used to keep them fast. They used to keep them fasting. And the wisdom behind that is, as you know, the Arabs, they used to, particularly the tribes, they used to wage war against each other. And the horses were trained to abstain from food so that when they engage in some conflict or some war, they are trained to meet those hardships, those difficulties in the long hours of fighting. So what they would do is they would take the horse out into the desert, and the trainer will stand the horse facing the harsh wind of the desert in the middle of the day, while the trainer is wrapped, including his face. The only thing you see is his eyes, and they would stand with the horse for hours without any food, without any drink. And as you all know, horses are not made, are not created for the desert. Camels are created for the desert. They can withstand hunger and thirst for long periods of time, but not horses. So they used to keep their horses fasting during those times when they had to go to war. Point number 2, those ayat are Madani ayat. They were revealed in Medina. Actually, the believers who migrated from Mecca to Medina were gradually introduced to fasting. As we shall see, they used to fast a few days a month, 3 days every month, and they used to fast during the day of Ashura, and then later on, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed that and abrogated those 3 days per month fasting and replaced them with the month of Ramadan. So one may appreciate the command of fasting in the early months when the believers migrated to Medina. And you could really appreciate why Allah introduced the concept of fasting to them, and He gradually trained the believers to begin fasting so that they may counter their enemies in Mecca, the kuffar and the mushrikeen, who expelled and persecuted them while they were living in Mecca. This is why those ayat, after those ayat of as-siyam, if we read, we find the words qital and fighting. وَقَاتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ الَّذِينَ يُقَاتِلُونَكُمْ وَلَا تَعْتَدُوا إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُحِبُّ الْمُعْتَدِينَ وَاقْتُلُوهُمْ حَيْثُ ثَقِفْتُمُوهُمْ وَأَخْرِجُوهُمْ مِنْ حَيْثُ أَخْرَجُوكُمْ وَالْفِتْنَةُ أَشَدُّ مِنَ الْقَتْلِ وَلَا تُقَاتِلُوهُمْ عِنْدَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ حَتَّى يُقَاتِلُوكُمْ فِيهِ فَإِنْ قَاتَلُوكُمْ فَاقْتُلُوهُمْ, and so on and so forth. And the last ayah, وَقَاتِلُوهُمْ حَتَّى لَا تَكُونَ فِتْنَةٌ. 9 times in 3 ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions the word qital and fighting. So one may appreciate the concept or the introduction of fasting to the believers when they migrated to Medina, because Allah had decreed for them that they have to face the mushrikeen and the kuffar, and just like the horses were trained to abstain or to withstand all these hardships, the believers were trained because they never fasted in Mecca, and they had to sustain long hours of no food and no drink. And this is the background of these ayat. Number 3, fasting is one of the pillars of Islam. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Abdullah is narrating radiyallahu anhuma, he said, Buniya al-Islamu ala khams. Islam is built upon 5. Shahadati an la ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammadan Rasulullah wa iqam as-salati wa ita'i az-zakah wa sawmi Ramadan wa hajj al-bayt.